told there's some real money in the room.
So you're now fighting to get Antoine Doolittle out of jail. So
Yes,
we kind of touched on it a little bit, but just for a point of clarification, Antoine Doolittle was Charleston White's co-defendant, in which the paperwork that you provided from the courts said that Charleston White testified on, in his testimony, got his sentence reduced to juvenile life, and
he didn't get life. See, that's a lie. He didn't get life. As a juvenile, you only can stay up under juvenile authority till the age of 21.
Yeah.
So that's why he only stayed in to 21. So when he was saying, I was going to prison and they changed my life and seen something, that's not true.
But Tuna is right. That is juvenile life though.
it's considered juvenile life is 21.
It's up to
you know
21.
what I'm saying?
They call that a life sentence?
Juvenile life. Juvenile.
Oh, in y'all language, all it is in California, it's a juvenile commitment.
Oh yeah.
Because out here, when you get a juvenile life, you'll stay till you get a certain age and your ass getting you. So he didn't have juvenile life because if you read the transcript, I looked up the laws.
Okay.
You have a commitment. He could have got juvenile because they just started the 14-year on, so you're right. But he never was in danger of going to state prison because he plea bargains.
Right, he told. Now
he testified. Not told, he testified.
Right.
Big difference.
Well, his testimony got Antoine Doolittle and his other co-defendants locked up, and they're still in jail over 30 years later. Now, it's been told to me that Charleston is still going to parole hearings, and he's going in front of the parole board
Commission.
That's
what Antoine Doolittle explained to me, the young man who calls me from prison. He say he's at a point to where he's been in custody so long where it used to be 2 or 3 people at the board hearing, but now it's one person, a commission, then they'll go and make the final decision. But there's a program, and you can Google it while one of y'all, it's called IVSS. It's in Chicago. In Texas. It's for the parole board to where if you're a victim, witness, or concerned citizen, you can tell the names of who you want to keep tab of, so when they go to the board, when they get transferred, when they paroling, you can have the information on a daily basis. It's called the Integrated Victim Service System. Am I right?
You are absolutely.
Am I correct?
You're correct, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not. Everything I say, Google.
You're not bullshit.
That's what program he under. IVSS.
So Charleston's keeping tabs on when he goes.
No,
and he's telling.
They notify him. Don't forget. Look what it says: witness, victim, concerned citizen. Am I lying, my man?
No, you're not lying.
I've studied the law. So Charleston was a witness, as well as claiming a victim, as well as saying a concerned citizen, because he don't change his life, and he go to the board and tell the board, don't let Antoine Doolittle out. I'm scared of him.
What hurts me right now?
It should hurt everybody.
The fact that Antoine, at this point in his life, spending over half your life.
More than that. He's way more. The boy ain't but 30. He was 15 then, 9. That's 24 and 22 more. The man is 46 now, 47.
He spent more time in jail than he's been alive. And for Charleston to still be trying to keep him locked up instead of giving him the opportunity to have a second shot at life, to make up for his wrongs, man, that's tough.
It really is, man.
That's
what
tough.
What do you think? This is how you
it's
kill
tough
off
because he's on the same case as you. Yo, it's not like this is a murderer or a menace to the community. This nigga who made a mistake over a jacket that you claim you told him to do it in.
He didn't tell him to do it. That's just it. He was the worker. All of them, I'll show you the transcripts. All of them had money. Antoine Doolittle had money. The other two brothers, the Jacksons, they had money. That's why if you read the transcript, when Charleston White go in the store, he told him before he was the worker.
Right.
He's the thief. They told him, and he told him, give me some money, so when I go in there and show them the way to money, they'll think I'm buying big. So now, Charleston White was not the one that masterminded. Everything he say he did on the transcript, because you know he lied, because he never said, remember, he kept saying, anybody could prove I snitched, $20,000. I don't even care about the money, and really wasn't looking to try to prove it or not. They family called me and asked me, can you help me get my son out? Or my brother. He got a brother named Luther. So what Charleston White do? He started trying to dirty Mac. And this other nigga Blueberry or whatever his name, and this other nigga Joe Blow, who I'm trying to sell y'all niggas around a rat. Melvin paperwork no good. But it seemed like everything Melvin said been true.
So let's talk about Joe Blow for a second. I know Blow. I like
Blow.
Blow.
My boy.
Blow's
but
a
he
good
did
man.
some foul. No, we don't even talk about Joe Blow. I don't even want to talk about him or none of them because they lied after I told them, man, your man is a snitch. They gonna get on TV and say I'm lying. And they knew me. Now what they ain't gave
Charleston has like a barrage of respected people who kind of mess with him because at the end of the day, I think it's because no paperwork has been provided until today.
No, it's been paperwork, but at the end of the day, I don't want nobody's voice to be silent. Him, we all got voices, but don't act like you the lone wolf in this because you're not. You can't talk to the streets. You can't really talk to nobody because can't nobody trust you. So really he's irrelevant when it come to whatever he's talking about. What he's going to do? You can't come to L.A. and talk to nobody. You act like guys can do a robbery and then get the money back. He don't say some things. He can say, oh, they ain't going to do this or they ain't going to do that. Who knows? But when you run your mouth for that smoke, don't get mad when the pressure comes. I walk around here by myself, wherever I go, because I ain't did nothing to nobody. But now he got to walk around where it ain't making no sense, man. Y'all act like somebody y'all idolizing the wrong, the rappers, the actors, all those are characters. We action figures. They can be characters, we action figures. We're about the business.
Well, let's take the conversation to, well, let me ask you this. If somebody wants to reach out to Antoine Doolittle and write him or donate to him, is there a way for them to do that?
Well, what we're going to do is you can contact me. I don't do social media, Facebook, YouTube, none of that. You can contact me. Look on me on Facebook, Melvin Farmer, the real Melvin Farmer. We fit a launch Hidden Corners. You can contact me or contact Abdul Chappelle out there that's working for cleaning up the hood with the lawn, the kids and the mayors out there. If you want to inquire, call me or look him up, Antoine Doolittle. We'll give you the booking number. He could use a little help because he's hurt. His family called me. I got the tapes of him calling. Why is he doing me like this? I just want to come home. That ain't right, man. The kid, and the cold part, the young man probably ain't had sex with his socks off. That's a real crime, to be 45 years old and a possible virgin. And then y'all talking about he giving other people and he don't know. You don't reward nobody for that. Forget what he's saying. He ain't saying nothing no more than I said. You can't sit him in front of me and talk about what he's doing. Because all the shit he's saying come from where he steal it from other people. He lied and said, Melvin, they told Melvin don't hang. They don't mess with Melvin. That's a lie.
So y'all want to believe somebody, but you don't do the other side. Why they can't call me and call me to Texas and sit me in front of him? He'll be embarrassed. So anybody could say something a while away, but you can get all of them you want. Dewberry, Joe Blow, Say Cheese, Vlad TV, all of them, but they never put nobody up there because they're in their show. So, what's the fairness in that? And why you think we don't be on shows? Because y'all thinking this a old man game. Y'all hear I told Marvin, oh, these old, y'all don't heard everything they said, but they can lie because you can't get sued. So, what would I want to be in the game like that for? I don't want to. I've been doing this a long time where we've been trying to help kids, families. We not only do this, we just had a sex show where the Grim Reaper, survivors from where the Grim Reaper who had been killing over 50-something women over 28 years, a lot of them I knew. We did a show with Doc Ellis Foundation. I also work with Saving the Black Village. That's a church organization. I also work with another organization where we're trying to revitalize baseball during the summer. We do gang intervention. We're doing movies. And not just me, all over. We're talking about getting Jeff Fort, Larry Hoover out of jail. But not out of jail. See, they don't know. It's gonna be far-fetched to get them out of jail. But we can get them some type of release up under the conditions where they think they're at Guantanamo Bay, locked up 24 hours, 23 hours, and all that. Well, I feel that they should at least be given a little bit more time out their cell, a little bit more leisure to update it than treating them like animals. And that leads us to the question in America, who got more rights, an animal or a black man? That's what we need to be asking.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.